And this game is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of points scored, and a lot of action. We have the Panthers versus the Commanders, with the Commanders being a favorite by 8.5 and the over/under being 51.5. I say this is going to be a lot of points scored because both these teams, their defense, they're just garbage. They're not great. Panthers having historically one of the worst defenses in the league. I know they got a bunch of injuries, but my God, it's just terrible. The Commanders' defense is not nothing to brag about either. The secondary is not great. They lost their defensive lineman for the year, Allen, who was probably one of their best defenders, if not the best defender. He tore his pec, so he's done for the year. Deontay Johnson for the Panthers is questionable. They do need him because he goes over the top for the Red Rifle. He's played with that ankle injury for the last 2 weeks, so he might do it again, but keep an eye on that. Apparently he hasn't practiced all week. And like I said, the Panthers defense is so bad that other teams are scoring almost 34 points against them a game. That's terrible. And to show you how terrible that is the most points averaged in the Super Bowl era through 6 games. So Carolina Panther fans, I mean, the seats should be for free for Panther fans to come watch your games because how terrible your defense is. Chuba Hubbard's being Chuba Hubbard. The guy's awesome. 86 carries for 485 yards and 2 touchdowns. The guy could also catch the ball out as a receiver. And he's third in rushing. So the guy's killing it. He's top 5 in rushing yards, top 3. And, honestly, I like him for an anytime touchdown in this game. I truly do. I think he gets an anytime touchdown in this game. Was one of my best bets, particularly for this game. And coming to the Commanders, this is why I believe the over is going to hit. The Commanders, their defense is allowing opponents' quarterbacks to complete 70% of their passes. That's just, here, you catch the ball, you catch the ball, you catch the ball. My God, And like I said, they lost Allen, their best defensive lineman for the year. They're great running back, Brian Robinson. He's questionable for the game. He didn't play last week. They definitely need him because he's a great running back. And you know what? And if they want to cover this number, if the Commanders want to cover this 8.5, they need Jaden Daniels to put the team on his back because it's a very large number. He's killing it, by the way. He's passed for 1,404 yards and 6 touchdowns, and he's run for 322 yards and 4 touchdowns. But it's a very large number, and he has no defense. And the Panthers have no defense either. So I think you guys see the writing on the wall here. I like the over 51.5 in this game. I think it's going to be a 31-28, or I think it's going to be 31-24 kind of game. And if I had to bet this game, I like the Panthers plus 8.5. I truly do. I know the Ravens put up 7, and the Ravens are 10 times better than the Panthers, but I think they do enough in the running game, the Panthers, and they do enough to keep the clock going, keep it close enough, and they score with Hubbard, and they might score with the rookie they drafted. He might play in Brooks. So I think the Panthers get the running game going. They keep it close enough for them to cover the game, 8.5 points. But my biggest play for this game is the over 51.5.